So if your legs hurts when you're climbing up the stairs or getting up from a seat, this video is for you. I'm going to show you 5 vitamins that you need to take to get stronger, firmer, and harder leg muscles. And these are very important, especially after 50, because after 50 our muscles start wasting away. So if you want to reverse this process, watch this video till the end and find out what are these 5 important vitamins. Now, why do we need strong legs? Because strong legs means good blood circulation. If you have strong legs, it means the blood is pumping well inside your body. Now, poor blood circulation causes heart attack and stroke. So when you're exercising, and especially when you're doing squats, lunges, and any kind of exercise, if you feel pain in your legs, then understand that there is some problem with your blood circulation. When your legs are weak, you cannot stand properly. You will be falling down all the time. So if you want to reduce the risk of fractures, you need to have strong legs. When we are young, we don't pay attention to our legs, but when we become old, we realize that if we had paid more attention to our legs, we would not be suffering now. Now, what do we need to have strong legs? Number 1, protein. Protein is essential to build muscle strength. Second, we need vitamins and minerals. These are the micronutrients which helps in building the muscles and making them stronger. Calcium is also needed to have strong bones and strong muscles. Vitamin D is required to absorb calcium from your intestine into your blood. Vitamin C helps in collagen formation, which is present in your tendons and ligaments. Vitamin E reduces the damage from the free radicals and so on. So these are some of the things that you need to have strong legs. On the other hand, to have strong legs, you need to avoid few things. Number 1, you need to avoid excess sugar, because excess sugar will make your bones soft and weak. Second, excess salt will demineralize your bones and make them weak. Third, alcohol consumption, especially in ladies, can cause osteoporosis. Fourth, smoking damages the blood vessels and reduces the supply of blood to your leg muscles, and this will make your muscles weak. Fifth, if you are overweight, that also puts extra pressure on your leg joints, and it will cause pain and weakness in your legs. Now let us look at the 5 vitamins that are most important for strong legs. First vitamin, vitamin B1. This is one of the most important vitamins to have strong legs. The deficiency of this vitamin causes nerve damage, and the affected nerve supplies impulses to the leg muscles and makes them weak. Also, when this vitamin is deficient, you will develop something called as subacute combined degeneration of the spinal cord. In this condition, the myelin sheath around the nerves gets damaged, and this slows down the conduction of impulses to the leg muscles, and you will feel weakness in your lower limbs. But when you have sufficient amounts of vitamin B1, the impulses are transmitted properly, and this maintains the normal function of the leg muscles. Now, what are the foods rich in vitamin B1? Whole grains, that is brown rice, wheat, and oats. Also, organ meats like liver and kidney are rich in vitamin B1. Beans, peas, and nuts also contain good amounts of this vitamin. Second, vitamin D. Why do we need vitamin D to have strong legs? Because vitamin D is essential for the absorption of calcium. And calcium is a mineral that builds your bones and muscles. So if you want to have strong legs and strong bones, you need sufficient amounts of vitamin D. Also, vitamin D prevents rickets in children and osteomalacia in adults. Rickets is a condition where the bones become soft and weak in children. In adults, this condition is known as osteomalacia. The main reason for the deficiency of vitamin D is lack of exposure to sunlight. So, if you want to prevent osteomalacia and rickets, go out in sunlight at least for 20 minutes every day. Third, vitamin K. This vitamin is needed to prevent excessive bleeding when you fall down. As we grow older, the blood vessels become weak and they are prone to burst. Even if you have a small fall, there can be severe bleeding. But if you have sufficient amounts of vitamin K in your body, it will stop the bleeding and prevent excessive loss of blood. Also, vitamin K activates the proteins and calcium that are involved in building bones and keeping them strong. Now, what are the foods that are rich in vitamin K? Leafy green vegetables like kale, spinach, and broccoli. Also, cabbage and cauliflower contains good amounts of vitamin K. Fourth, vitamin C. Why do we need vitamin C? Because vitamin C is essential for the formation of collagen. Collagen is a protein that is found in your tendons, ligaments, and cartilage. So if your tendons and ligaments are loose and your joints are painful, it means you are deficient in vitamin C. So to strengthen your legs and to reduce pain in the joints, you need to have sufficient amounts of vitamin C. Also, vitamin C increases the endurance of your muscles and reduces the fatigue. Now, what are the foods that are rich in vitamin C? Citrus fruits like oranges and lemons. Guava is another fruit that is very rich in vitamin C. Also, strawberries, raspberries, and blackberries contain good amounts of this vitamin. Vegetables like bell peppers, potatoes, and Brussels sprouts are also rich in vitamin C. One point to note is that vitamin C is very sensitive to heat. So if you are cooking vegetables, you're cooking them for a long time, you will destroy the vitamin C. Therefore, try to eat raw vegetables as much as possible to get enough vitamin C. Fifth, vitamin E. Vitamin E acts as an antioxidant. It protects your muscles and nerves from getting damaged by the free radicals. Free radicals are the molecules that are produced due to stress and due to certain chemicals in your body and outside your body also. For example, if you are exposed to sun rays or if you are consuming a lot of junk food, you will produce more free radicals inside your body. Now, what happens when these free radicals accumulate in your body? They start damaging the cells of your muscles and nerves, and this will cause weakness and pain in your legs. So to prevent this damage to your nerves and muscles, you need vitamin E. Also, vitamin E improves the blood circulation. Blood carries oxygen and nutrients to your leg muscles, and therefore vitamin E indirectly helps in reducing pain and weakness in your legs. Now, what are the foods that contain vitamin E? Wheat germ oil and vegetable oils like corn and soybean oil contain good amounts of vitamin E. Also, leafy green vegetables, that is spinach and broccoli, contain good amounts of this vitamin. Nuts like almonds and hazelnuts are also rich in vitamin E. By now, you would have understood how important these 5 vitamins are to have strong legs and to prevent pain in your legs. So make sure you include all these 5 vitamins in your daily diet. I have made some videos on natural remedies for knee pain and for ankle pain. If you want, you can watch them. Thank you.